Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Hollywoodland.
You mean to tell me all these little Silver Lake hipster kids, they can just walk around thinking like it's nothing? I can see why you're frustrated. Don't patronize me, man.
What's up, Ashley?
Because it was a cop just like you that put me in that box. My mom.
Oh, I don't think. Oh, you're not allowed to play music on YouTube. You might have to
Every
fix your
time
places.
I fill out a job application, I gotta put down felon.
Well, I don't know. They might cut me off. I don't know. I don't really know. This is just music. Who knows? I'm not sure who's going to come on. We'll find out. One person's watching. How you doing? Hi there. It is the same music over and over.
Ow. He's sick, Ow.
Officer Nolan, is there a reason you're walking with an OG lean?
Oh, no, I just, my shoulder's just a little tingly.
Because I don't remember telling you to climb up there and remove the suspect. And you don't put yourself in a high-risk situation without my say-so.
Right, I just had a slight miscommunication with that
Hi,
firefighter.
everybody.
Is
How
that
you doing?
right? Is it the same guy who asked me about a hot rookie named...
Are these glasses that are broken? Are you gluing them? Are you fixing them? Hey, are you fixing those glasses? Did anybody come on my live yet? Welcome in. Woo. Hello there. I'll just plop myself right down here and see who's coming in. Oh, I got one person watching. I wonder who it is. Present yourself. What are all these things here? Wow, these are fun. I'm going to button my shirt up. Try to be respectable. Look at that. YouTube is different from TikTok. Yes, I cut my hair real short and then I'm going to let it grow long again. So who do we have here? We have 20 people watching. Okay, I wonder who's watching. Odd. Let's see. What does this say? Chat filter, top messages, all messages. How about all messages? I want all messages. 13 people are watching already. Wow, how are you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Are you having fun? Is everybody having fun turning the television off and not watching cable news? It's fun, isn't it? James Keys said hi. Hi there. How are you doing, James? Yeah, I turned off my television too. I learned about in real life streaming, IRL streaming. People call it live streaming now. And somewhere around January or February, I'm not sure, of 2020, while I was living in Los Angeles, California, and the Corona debacle was going on, the coronavirus debacle. And I was inside a lot, and I learned about it. Yeah. And I was a chatter on YouTube. I mean, I later found out, a year later, I found out there were other channels. I found out the history of this, this live streaming and things like that. I found out that Twitch was actually the first channel where you could live stream and just chat like this. I also learned other channels came up. There was things like Kick, and I haven't started my Kick channel yet, and I have a Twitch channel too. I chat, but I don't have a channel set up for myself yet. I haven't picked a channel name or anything. They're just backups, just in case, you know. And I was live streaming on YouTube, but I became disillusioned with YouTube. I mean, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Disillusioned with TikTok. And I decided to not have anything to do with TikTok really anymore. I have over 7,000 followers over there, but I just like to meet new people and talk and stuff. It's fun. Yeah, I like to meet people. ROSI, hi, how are you? James Keys and ROSI are in here. Put this up here. Now, I'm going on late. Usually, so I was a chatter on YouTube. I went by a handle. Here's some of the handles I went by, channel names. I was, let's see, one name was Karen's Old Man. The other one was Van Nuys. Those were two of my different channel names I had. One was Hollywoodland or Hollywood. I can't remember what it was. One of them was Carson. One was Hyperion. I kept changing my name around because I wasn't sure what kind of a name I wanted. And I was just chatting anyway. But I decided on Hollywoodland22. This is my final name, Hollywoodland. It's one word. It's Hollywoodland. Just like the old Hollywoodland sign they had before the city of Los Angeles purchased that sign, which was an advertisement for a housing development, and took the L-A-N and D off of it. And what they did is they just kept the Hollywood sign, just saying Hollywood, and they maintained it for several decades to promote the motion picture industry. I would suspect. I don't see any other reason for having the sign. Like Hollywood. Yeah, my channel name is Hollywoodland22. HOLLYWOODLAND, one word, 22. And this is a new channel. And even though I have 7,000 followers, well, I have 7,060 followers, I think, on a TikTok channel that I no longer live stream on. I need to figure out a way to get some of those people over here. So I would appreciate, since this is a really new channel, if you guys could let your friends and your family know about Hollywoodland22 on YouTube. It'll take you right here. I don't have a picture. I guess they're called avatars, but the way you find me is look for the orange uppercase fancy H with a black background. And then that's me. That's me. Because there's other people called Hollywoodland. You can share me with your Facebook friends, your Instagram friends. Let's see. Even TikTok friends you can share me with. People you meet out on the street, people you work with, people you shop with, people that you meet at public transportation benches, like bus benches and stuff. You can share my name, Hollywoodland22. Thank you. You're pretty new also. Yeah. I will admit one thing. It took me a while to build up 7,050 or 60 followers over on the other platform. And this is like starting all over again. But I got a hunch that YouTube works better for me. I like YouTube. I like the crowd on YouTube. Um, I don't have anything really bad to say about TikTok other than I hear too much. On TikTok, there's a lot of people talking about subject matter that is false. I mean, we're not talking about politics. I don't want to hear about politics all day, ad nauseum. Or they talk about things like sex and gender and skin color and things like that. And I'm just all burnt out of listening to that kind of stuff. I want something that's more substance and to talk about. And what's another thing I don't want? They talk about things like they truly believe that the Earth is flat and that there's big giant ice walls and that there's flying saucers behind those ice walls, and they talk about all kinds of alternate histories and things like that. And I'm just not interested in that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't like ROS1 says, I don't like TikTok. It's way too bad, and its racial people are always pretty mean. Yeah, there are some people. In fact, at this point, there is actual. Well, it's been this way for a while. There has been a lot of racial bigotry on that has been pretty blunt and forward that I have witnessed other people partaking in on their TikTok channels, and it's something that's a big turnoff to me. I don't like that at all. I also don't like people having to tell me what goes on in their bedroom, no matter if they're straight, gay, or whatever they are. I don't want to hear it all the time. It's like, come on. I'm not like 18 or 21 or 25. I don't want to hear that stuff. And most grown adults don't want to hear it 24 hours a day. And I get it. A lot of people don't like our president. They don't particularly care about Donald Trump, but I don't have to hear it 24 hours a day. I mean, personally, I've met people that make him look pretty nice in my life. I don't know where you're from, but I grew up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I've met a lot of different kinds of people. And in my life. And I lived in Los Angeles for about 3 decades, long time, from 1987 or 88, I can't remember, until 2023. Yeah. They make a lot of these, some of the people I've met make most politicians seem pretty fair and nice. You meet a lot of people in a big city, especially out there in the Hollywood area of Los Angeles. But I don't think but it's different out there. There's a lot of people competing. A lot of young people go out there and they're competing and trying to figure out how to get involved with the television production business and stuff like that. So there's some people that are a little bit shallow. Not everyone. I've met some pretty nice people in LA. I will tell you that where I grew up in Philadelphia is a much rougher town than Los Angeles, crime-wise and everything else. And it was like that in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and continuing. It's a rough town. LA is kind of nice. It has a nice, Southern California has wonderful weather. A lot of people, I would not recommend going to Paris right now. Paris, Rome, or London. I would hold off on that. They're getting some things fixed out there. My brother just came back from Rome, And he said it was nice and all, but parts of it he wasn't that impressed. They're having some social problems over there, social unrest and some things like that. And it's happening in Paris too. And it's happening in England. And up in, right now. I'm not really traveling anywhere myself. I mean, unless you're a risk taker and you like to go to crazy places where people are protesting and stuff. Yeah. Just like to talk about happy thoughts here. I'm a big fan of let's see this. I'll put this over here. Oh, I made a mistake. Let's try this. Let me get a new. You know what happened? My tripod broke. Oh, no. Wow. That's odd. There we go. Groovy. You want to go to, I got to go, nice channel. I'll be checking in and out. It has a cool name. Well, thank you very much for coming on. I do appreciate it. This is the channel where we don't talk about politics too much, unless you bring it up. But it's not, this is a variety channel. So we're just getting started. We have many, many days to go, many weeks. We'll see how long we can keep this up. Okay, thank you for coming on. And you can ask me any questions that you want. Ask me how old I am, where I'm from. You can ask me what channels are really fun to watch. I know the TikTok channels that are good. I know the real good ones. I know the YouTube channels that are really good too, because I've been a chatter on YouTube before I did this. I was a chatter on YouTube since I think January or February of 2020 under many different channel names. So trolls still screwing with you? No, they come on from time to time. But, you know, in real life, where I grew up and where I lived for most of my life, I dealt with real trolls. So, you know what they say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Hi, Sharon. Sharon? Is that how you say it? Sharon? Oh, I'm getting thirsty here. I feel like I need something more to drink. Powerade Zero. You know, I'm going to drink the rest of this. You know, when I drink Powerade Zero, it makes me feel like a real winner. A winner, I said. Oh my goodness. I have some favorite channels. Yeah, you watched your channel a few months ago. Seeing you was getting a lot of heat. A few months ago. You mean like about, let's see how many months ago that was. Yeah, I know the person that was running around on this channel. It's a content creator. And it's a concrete content creator that was claiming that I was harassing them, which I was not at all. That is a lie. And I don't deal with that person anymore. It's a pretty nasty person. Well, I think he's gone too, but we'll see. I'm a little bit more experienced here. You know, you just block people and, you know, you're gone. This is just a variety channel. It's just for fun, you know, and to get myself some exposure. You know, it's really not for monetary reasons, if you think about it. It's not. It's just to meet people. I do have a lot of experience with staying stopped drinking. Like, for example, I have not had any alcohol in 18 years, and I used to be a heavy drinker. And I learned how to stop drinking. So if anybody comes in here and they need some help on learning how to stop drinking and then to stay stopped, I can help them. You know, I'm really good at it. I do not smoke cigarettes. I do not vape. I do not judge anybody for smoking cigarettes or vaping or drinking or whatever they do. I just, yeah. Sharon says, yeah, I feel you. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, like I don't judge if people like to drink. Most people can drink alcohol, and they can, or they can take it or leave it. You know, I just was a person that was incapable of doing that, so I made a decision to stop drinking. I think it was 2007, August 8th of 2007, and a Cockroach Motel on La Cienega Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. I'll never forget that day. Never forget that day. That's twice I said that. I know some really good YouTube channels. I know some good TikTok channels too. You know, there's a really good TikTok channel. It's Miss Fucking Wonderful. She has a really good TikTok channel. She's a good conversationalist. Also, and she's on Kick, YouTube, and TikTok. And her name is Deli Wave Microwave. Deli Wave Microwave is a really good channel operator, and she is very funny. She's very funny, and she's really fun to listen to. Also, Skittles on TikTok. Skittles, except with a Z on the end. And she does non-player character stuff, and she does other things too, and she's really funny too. I would also, on TikTok, there is a channel operator. Her name is Jade T, Jadeti, Jade T. And she's really, really funny too. And she kind of looks like Lucille Ball a little bit. And she has a really cute dog named Chloe. I think you'd like her. And I'll think of some others. I'm going to write down all the channels that I've been watching that I like. And I think a lot of other people would like to, because they're fairly big channels. They're not real big, but they're people that even if they're not big channels, they have potential to get really big. So, where is everybody from? Anybody out in California or people here in North Carolina or the East Coast? Or are you from the Midwest? Here, I'll be back. I got to get something to drink. Uno momento. Ooh. Hey, you guys are still hanging around. I'll be back in just one moment.
Hmm. Hmm.
Wow, look what I have. More Powerade Zero. It's my favorite drink. Can't you tell? Hi. I wonder how many people are in here. Hi, everybody. What you doing up so late? It's kind of late, isn't it? It's almost time to go to sleep, isn't it? Where all that noise in there? Why, thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you guys all coming and spending some time with me. You guys are beautiful. You know that, right? Even though this has been a 34-minute and 15-second stream and hardly anyone came in, I'm very, very happy that somebody came into my stream. Maybe one day we can get a lot of people in here. We can be neighborly with each other. Well, we have one person that's watching. I wonder if it's Sharon, or I wonder if it's somebody that's been in here, ROSI, or I wonder if it's somebody new. Is there anything that you would like to talk about? I'm here to talk about what you want to talk about. This channel isn't about me. It's about you. And remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Okay. And with that, I think we'll be closing. Thank you for coming in. I might pop on later on tonight, might not. I got a busy day tomorrow. Love you guys. Thank you for coming in. You have a good evening.